Howdy, 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 y'all. Teresa here, and just me and the critters. Critters are all taking naps right now. There really isn't anything to show you. It is May 16th, 2017. It is Tuesday afternoon. It is 2:33 p.m. I just woke up from a little bit of a nap. It is 86 degrees. Real feel is 96. High will be 89. The low will be 71. So it's smuggly out today. First of all, before I forget, I want to say a very, very, very happy 30th birthday to Jay. He's on here as the Gaming Explorer. He also has a channel called the Cannabis Explorer. He is best friends and house roommate and with Angie Lupus for Life, and he helps take care of some things that she needs to have taken care of. You know, he's her caretaker. You know, she's got some medical issues, of course. So just wanted to wish him a very happy birthday. And if you know him, make sure you wish him a happy birthday. If I seem a little scattered, I am. This change in medication is taking me a little bit to get used to, quite frankly. I didn't get much sleep last night because while she's starting me on a new prescription diuretic, because the Lasix really aren't working, what she's doing is essentially flushing my system really hard and fast, starting with yesterday. She wanted me to double up on my Lasix, which means I'm taking 200 milligrams or 10 of those a day. And then after the 3 days, because she asked me how much I had left of the Lasix, and I told her a week. And she said, well, go ahead and use that for the next 3 days, double up. She said, I want to really flush your system hard and fast, and then we'll start you on a stronger prescription. So that meant I was up all last night going to the restroom. But I have to tell you, my feet are, I mean, they're a little puffy right now because I just haven't taken any diuretics yet. But, you know, they're looking good. The infection in my leg's looking a little bit better. I assume it'll probably take a few days to really clear up. You know, I haven't started my medicine for my thyroid yet because we have to wait till tomorrow when Brad gets paid. But I did go ahead because she had samples of the Invocana and the Victoza, so start on those. That's taking a little bit of getting used to. I have a little bit of a headache from it. If any of you have taken Victoza before, you know it's an injectable, and you also know that at first, especially, it kind of makes you feel like you have the flu in your stomach and stuff. So, but it's all good. It works well. But anyway, I'm just getting used to some new medications and stuff, and it's all good. We're on the right path. You know, after a few days, I can start going for walks and stuff, and I'm very excited about that. I already am feeling better that way. You know, even though I'm tired and stuff, my joints already don't hurt as much because we're getting rid of some of the excess water and stuff. So, Brad needs to work on getting on a better plan for himself. Each person has to do it themselves. Remembering to eat when he takes his medication. It's supposed to be taken with food. And I know, they get busy and stuff, and yeah. But, he'll get there. He'll get there. So, yesterday after I left you guys, I have an order for, hair scrunchies from Angie. She wanted to know what other colors I had left. So because you guys remember, I sent her a couple of hair scrunchies just as a gift, and then she ordered 2 hair scrunchies, and I doubled that order. And then she wanted to know what other colors I had left, because they work out really well when she has dreads. You know, and having dreads and stuff, you don't want to have breakage and stuff, and your hair is bulkier, and being summertime, you want to be able to put it up and stuff. So these work really well for that. And so I'm working on order. What we decided to do, because I was just going to use it for art supplies anyway, the money from selling those, is we just decided to, she knew I have a wish list on Amazon, and I said, well, why don't you just pick, a couple of things that are, they don't have to be exact, but, kind of close to that amount, and just do that, and I'll just do these, and, so that's what we're doing. And I made half of those yesterday, and I will get the rest of them made tonight, and that will be shipped out tomorrow. Painting's being shipped today. It was supposed to be shipped yesterday, but it took so much longer. It's a doctor and stuff, and then Beverly wanted to get me home and get me off my feet for a while, so, but it's not a big deal. And what else I do? Oh, I did make a hat. I have to show it to you tomorrow. I'm so sorry, because my bag is still in back. And I don't want to bring it out here because I'm getting ready to clean house. But yeah, I just made one hat. And, for me, I went to bed a little early. I went to bed, even though I took a 3-hour nap yesterday. I was in bed with the light off by 3, which is good for me. I'm going to try to turn that around while I'm in bed a little early and stuff. Because ideally I'd like to start going for walks in the morning. So, I'm really anxious to start being able to go through walks. I dream about, because, like I said, you can't see the bay. So I often dream about going for a walk with my dachshund along the bay waters and stuff. It just be so soothing and wonderful. And it's like, why don't I do that? So, that's my goal. And, Brad had a pretty good night's sleep. And he went to work early this morning. He goes to work really early tomorrow. And, like I said, on his way home from work today, which he gets off here in about 20 minutes, he is going to stop and mail that painting and check the mail. Because one of the things that Angie picked out, she said was supposed to be confirmation it would deliver today. So he's going to check that. And I think he's barbecuing pork out tonight, or grilling pork out tonight, without eating much cleaner. We got lucky that so far the diabetes hasn't affected our eyes and stuff. But, got to start taking a lot better care. But I have to say, one thing is very discouraging, and I really, really implore people, if you do not care for your doctor, keep looking. Because the way I look at it is the doctors work for you. And a good doctor or PA or something, I call our PA the doctor, they really do care. And they're worth their weight in gold, because, like you guys know, the other clinic we were going to, we were very, very unhappy from the start with that doctor. And she just did not care, and you could tell. And you try to address different things, and she just, didn't care, didn't want to hear it. Well, we as patients know our body best. And if we're saying, hey, something's off, and, like me, I didn't know that with a hyperthyroidism, I am the type that gains weight instead of losing weight from it. I am the type that wants to sleep a lot, because I don't sleep it well with the insomnia and stuff. That I didn't realize that the not being able to tolerate the heat was that, because first of all, we just moved here to Florida. Second of all, I've been going through menopause, so I didn't know, what this was all about. But I'm so grateful that we decided to go this route. This was one of the main reasons why Brad decided to drop the disability, going for the disability, because even if he got it, then I still wouldn't have any health insurance, and we knew that I needed to get some help. And, our doctor in Wyoming had pre-warned us, hey, we knew that we needed to keep an eye on the thyroid, that it was getting near, the numbers where it was going to be a crisis. And, we knew a few other things. Then we've had some surprises. But it's incredible when you get a doctor or a PA or a medical professional that really cares. And like I said, she's wonderful. Her assistant's wonderful. That woman took the time out yesterday to really listen to us. And I knew that we threw her schedule off kilter, because she spent a good 45 minutes in there with us. We had appointments back to back, so we had slotted a half hour of her time, but she ended up staying extra time. She sits and actually talks to you. Yesterday she told us a story about her grandmother and stuff. And I mean, and I feel very hopeful that, because the pain is already better, that I can be more active and I can do more walking and all of that. That with medication and lifestyle change and determination, that I will get my physical ability and stuff to be the best it can be at my age and what I have. So, and that's all we can ask for, right? And then Brad needs to be scheduling an appointment with the other doctor to address the severe neuropathy and the back pain and the back issue. So anyway, that's all we really got done yesterday, was just that. What else? That's about it. Got up today, and it was a little bit different because I had to make sure that I tested my blood sugar, because I got out of the habit, and I had to make sure I did my injection, and that I ate something and took my pills, and all of that. And that's about all I've done. And then I laid back down for a little bit because I just was feeling just kind of, ugh. I only laid down for an hour, but that's all I needed. And so as soon as I get done with this, then I'm going to start cleaning the house, because it really needs it. And what else can I tell you guys? That's about it. Never give up. As we get older, we realize that we will never have the body of what we had 20 years ago, but we can have the best body we can have now, no matter what size you are. No matter what size you are, and stuff. I decided, because you guys know that we really desperately want to get into some housing. Find a house. But for now, what I can do is I can take advantage of being able to go for walks around here on the bay. Even if starting out it's with Brad and stuff, because I just feel more secure with that. And with if he goes with me, then we'll take Charlie. I want to train him also. And that way the dogs are happier, they get more exercise. I'm going to start training him on that no-pull harness that we picked up, that leash, and stuff. And because I eventually would love to be able to take him for walks, or Nixie. We have a no-pull harness for Nixie too. So start working on that. Ideally, what I would really love to do is be able to take at least those two big dogs with us. I'll take Mama for a short, littler walk, because that's about what she can do. But, I kind of look at it while we're still here and we're, getting things set up for the next step would be, to get into some housing, be able to find a house to rent. I can just keep working on becoming as strong as I can. No, I didn't tell you guys how really crappy I've been feeling because what would you do about it? Nothing, right? I didn't know if I was really feeling crappy because there was something wrong or, I didn't know. I mean, I'm not one to really go, oh, well, there must be something wrong. If I'm feeling crappy, I just think, well, I have a tendency to say, well, it's because you're fat. Let's be honest. We people that are obese have a tendency to blame everything that we're feeling or anything that happened to us on the weight. And, if you look at it classically, sadly, we people with weight problems we often wait too long to have things looked at. Because we're afraid, too, that the medical professions are going to say that everything that's wrong with you is because of your weight. And I've been to doctors like that, and I know that any of you that many of you have too. I mean, years and years ago to a doctor, I mean, if you stubbed your toe, it was because you were fat. If you had a cold, it was because you were fat. I mean, anything going on was because you were fat. And so then you have a tendency to not want to go into that person because if you go in with a complaint like, say, chest tightness, it's because you're fat. Or like that, I've been experiencing some heart palpitation. You would say, well, it's because you're fat. Well, okay, that may be part of it, and part of it if I have a couple of heart conditions, but also if because of the thyroid. So, like I said, we deserve, no matter who you are, what you are, how you are, we all deserve good health care. And, so, that's all we really got going on. Still getting kind of used to the glasses, taking a little bit to get used to these progressive ones. I'm happy I have them, but I'm used to being able to see a line and train my eyes, so, yeah. RV Park is pretty quiet right now, which is nice. I'm working hard on not being so shy, but I've got kind of a dilemma here, and this is my dilemma. My dilemma is that I want to be outside, of course. I want to be painting and spending time outside, but the sand fleas get so bad that they really chew me up, and that causes infection. So I think what I'm going to have to do is start wearing long pants when I go outside. Because, see, I always wear capris or dresses or skirts. So I think what I'm going to have to, just when I'm going outside, though, is wear a long pair of pants. And I think that, and I know some people around here, that's what they do. And that will really help, That will really help. One of the medications, that Invicana, they even said it makes you really thirsty. Well, and then all the laces. It's just like, can't get enough to drink. Really, Troy, did I scare you? You can't. I gotta tell you guys one quick story real fast if you're still with me and haven't put to sleep. Is Charlie the other night was not happy because Nixie was right by me. Nixie was basically kind of laying in my lap here on the couch. And she gets that way. Where she wants her love up time, so she'll wedge her way in here. So he's sitting on the other side of the couch, and he's looking at me with those big sad eyes that he has, dropping his head and stuff. When I'm petting Nixie and loving her up, and then I'm like, are you okay, Charlie, and everything. Well, what he does, he gets off the couch. He runs back to the bedroom and throws himself basically on the bed. So I go back there. You know, he was throwing a fit. Like I said, he put himself to bed because he was mad because Nixie was in basically his spot. So I go back there to talk to him and pet him. He won't look at me at all. Then he finally drops his head. I'm talking about you, Charlie. He drops his head, and then he puts his head down and he starts covering his eyes with his paws. He wouldn't kiss me. He wouldn't talk to me. Nothing. I'm over there begging him. Brad's laughing. And I'm over there, grabbing hold of his face, and I'm kissing his face and stuff. Finally, he forgives me, and he gives me a kiss. And then, it's on about the major purposing and rubbing all over and stuff. And then he has to run out here, and if I tell him, go get Dad, he'll run out here and he does his woo, 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 woo. The howling, and stuff, talking to him and stuff. But yeah, Brad said, that is the funniest thing I have ever seen. He said, you have got to tell them about that he was pitching a fit, basically. He was pitching a fit because, he didn't like that Nixie was laying on the couch right next to me and she wouldn't move, and he'd been sitting there waiting for quite a while and stuff. Because normally he'll just kind of wedge himself in between, but if she gets a mind to it that that's not going to happen, it's not going to happen. So, poor Charlie. Charlie? What? What are you doing, Charlie? What are you doing, Charlie? What are you doing, huh? Charlie, what are you doing? Charlie, what are you doing, huh? What are you doing? Are you so tired, Charlie? I'm gonna get your car. No? Oh, what now? What now? What? Oh, you're such a baby. Are you a baby, Charlie? Are you? So tired, aren't you? Oh, that's about what I get anytime I try to clean the house or anything. Poor Charlie. So anyway, that's all we got going on, guys. Each day is a great day. I'll get over the hump of this medication change. The beautiful thing with the Victoza is normally it makes me drop quite a bit of weight. I drop weight real nice and steady without feeling as hungry. So, making major dietary changes. Tell you people around here, everything is going strictly to sugar-free, low carbs. Yes, I know how many carbs I can have a day. I went over all that information with Brad again last night, because he always has it right in the back of his head and stuff. So we even made out a menu plan and stuff. So, my biggest conundrum is I usually eat eggs for protein because it's cheap. Well, since my triglycerides were up, I need to cut those down. So I'm going to have to probably, what I'm thinking about buying is some of the egg beaters. I've used those before because I could still do that, Charlie. Or my doctor said, just put the tiniest bit of egg yolk in there and mix it up so it still looks the same. You said it'll still taste the same. So it's worth a try. And I'm going to be going back to zucchini noodles and all that good stuff. So, right, Charlie? Well, I better get off here. Brad will be getting off work here in a few minutes. I'm sure he'll call. I need to get the house clean. Need to take my next major dose of Lasix. So I'll be running to the bathroom all day. It's very warm out today anyway, so I probably wouldn't go outside anyway. So, anyway, love you guys, and I do cherish your friendship so much. And I probably won't do it tonight, but I'll probably do it tomorrow. Sit down and answer comments and stuff. So, anyway, love you guys, and I will talk to you later. And I do think you're awesome, by the way. Bye.